Beacon technology. In this video, we will introduce what is beacon and how it works. Types of beacons, application of beacon technology, and the pros and cons of beacon technology. We also make comparison between beacon, RFID, and NFC, and discuss the future of beacon. Beacon is a cost-effective and simple technology to engage customers across multiple industries. It connects and transmits information to smart devices, making location-based searching and interaction easier and more accurate. There are generally three components needed for a beacon system to work: beacon device, mobile device, and permission from the user. Each beacon typically transmits a unique signal within a specific range, which allow users to distinguish between different beacons. Whenever the beacon is paired with a device, the device will proceed to trigger an action. The action can be passive or active, to deliver personalized information and user experiences. For example, when there is a successful connection between a beacon and a device, the passive action can collect users' location for later use, and the active action could send push notifications. The market is flooded with beacon devices that vary by size, use case, battery performance, and the ability to resist exogenous factors. The most common beacon types are standard beacon, portable beacon, USB beacon, Bluetooth beacon, AI beacon, sticker beacon, parent beacon, and dedicated beacon. A standard beacon looks like a small Wi-Fi and works the best for indoor tracking. A portable beacon is no bigger than a credit card and is suitable for proximity solutions and asset tracking. A USB beacon is portable, small, and convenient to deploy, and looks like a flash drive. A video beacon Bluetooth device, usually plugged to the back of the screen, is a small device aimed at delivering contextual videos and digital signage. An AI beacon is empowered by machine learning algorithms to detect gestures and movements. A sticker beacon is the smallest type of beacon, which is the perfect solution for asset tracking. A parent beacon looks like a big Wi-Fi router that manages the Bluetooth beacon network, which gathers the data from other beacons and sends it to the cloud storage. A dedicated beacon is the best solution for tracking indoor activities and working in harsh environments, since it is resistant to antistatic, UV, water, dust, and other exogenous factors. Beacon can be used in large transportation sites. As preparations were underway for the Rio Olympics in 2016, the Rio de Janeiro's Galeão International Airport underwent a major wireless upgrade by successfully deploying over 3,000 proximity beacons across the airport, along with the Rio Galeão mobile application. The Rio Galeão mobile application aims to capture all the radio signals broadcasted by the beacons and pull requested information to the users. For example, the athletes leveraged on beacon technology and the mobile application to get access to step-by-step instructions on how to navigate around the airport. So, if a user wants to go to Starbucks, the mobile application will direct the user there. In addition, the mobile application also ensures satisfied user experience. To improve overall user engagement level, the mobile application also included other commonly used features, such as paying for parking fees, tracking flight status, and it also integrated with Google Maps and Waze to receive directions to and from the airport. There are three main benefits of using beacon technology. The first benefit is high read range. Beacons have a read range which is higher than RFID, passive RFID, and NFC due to the energy-conserving nature of the BLE technology. We can cover a large area with just a few hotspot zones. Secondly, beacon has less power consumption. It can effectively transfer a wealth of information without consuming much power due to the nature of the BLE technology. This enables beacon devices to last for up to 3 years without a recharge. The third benefit is cost-effective. Beacon tags cost very little because they are being mass-manufactured and are close to hitting economies of scale. However, there are some disadvantages as well. Firstly, beacon cannot work without mobile applications. When beacons are not implemented correctly, users may receive large amounts of advertisement. Users may feel annoyed about it. Secondly, beacon is limited to Bluetooth signal. If a user doesn't turn on Bluetooth, beacon can't detect the user. Furthermore, security issues also exist. Beacon typically transfers its ID string and few contents to a Bluetooth-enabled device, and an attacker can spoof this ID to disguise themselves as the beacon tag to communicate with the user. There are also some similar technologies in the market such as NFC and RFID. NFC is a short-range communication technology that works best over a range of a few centimeters or less, with applications asking user to touch devices together to initiate contact. NFC is typically used for payment transactions such as contactless credit card payments or file sharing between phones that are in close proximity. The first difference between NFC and beacon is NFC works well when two devices are close, but isn't useful for larger areas. However, beacons can trigger an application on smart devices at a much greater distance. Secondly, beacons don't exchange data between the device and reader, but NFC can transfer the data from the reader to the device. RFID provides wireless identification and tracking capabilities. RFID uses two devices, a transponder and a reader. The main difference between beacon and RFID is that RFID needs to predetermine the reader's location. On the other hand, beacons can do client-based and server-based positioning. This means positions are determined by the client's devices. Additionally, beacons can send signals which are detected by hardware and passed on to the server. If you want to know more differences between them, you can pause for a few seconds to read this table. Beacon technology in proximity marketing and location-based technology are numerous. As data-gathering tools, beacons offer Google a chance to better understand businesses that use their services, as well as the users themselves, in order to improve their algorithm. The logistics and transportation industry are one of the main benefactors of improved location-based technology. Bluetooth low-energy beacons can be used for more accurate asset tracking, particularly indoors. In addition to tracking objects themselves, beacons could be used to track people such as patients or doctors in hospitals during emergencies. The focus may have initially been on the retail industry, but as the technology matures, we can expect other sectors to follow in understanding how beacon technology can aid their day-to-day activities.